Hello, this is Timothy Perfect from Tucanu Software, and I want to share with you something that's happening that's really interesting with the Apple Silicon Macs for DFU Restore. On M3 Macs and newer, including the new Neo, you can restore at USB 3 speeds, and not just 5 gigabit per second USB speeds, but the 10 gigabit per second USB speeds. It's really fast. DFU restores with USB 2 speeds restore at 480 megabits per second. So 10 gigabits per second is over 20 times faster. So let me show you what I have with you here. I have a USB-C cable, high speed, and a MacBook Air 2025. It's an Apple Silicon M4 Mac. I'm going to restore it first using a USB-C to USB-C cable plugged into the DFU port on this MacBook Air. And I'll plug the other side into my admin Mac. And then I'll open up DFU Blaster and I'll put it into DFU mode. With DFU Blaster, it's simple. You just click a button, screen goes dark, and it's now in DFU mode. And now I'll start restoring it. Using DFU Blaster, it is a one-click restore. While it's restoring, I'll open up System Information and look in the USB section. When the Apple Silicon Mac is in DFU mode, it shows up on the USB bus as Debug USB. Since it's still in USB mode, it will show up as Debug USB, and it'll continue like with that until it's done unpacking the IPSW. IPSW is the file format for macOS restores over DFU. So once that unpacking finishes, the restore will start. After the macOS IPSW is unpacked, the Mac will disconnect from the USB bus. You can now see it switched over to recovery mode. When the Mac boots into recovery mode, it will renegotiate the USB bus and start restoring. Once the restore starts, the target Mac will show a progress bar. I can see it shows up at 480 megabits per second. And the progress bar is now showing and the device is restoring. We expect to see it takes about 8 to 10 minutes to be able to restore this image. So we'll let it go ahead and run. I'll come back and increase that from 480 megabits to 10 gigabits per second, which is over 20 times faster restore speeds. So now you can see the restore is completed. It took 10 minutes and 13 seconds at 480 megabits per second. So now let's improve on that. I'll switch to using a USB-A to USB-C high-speed hub. I have an Anchor hub that does just that. It has a blue plug on the side so you know that it's USB 3 speeds. And this hub I know supports up to 10 gigabits per second, as well as all the cables that I have support 10 gigabits per second. But in order to put this MacBook Air into DFU mode, I still have to use a USB-C to USB-C cable to send the DFU command to put the device into DFU mode. So I'll go ahead and put the target device in DFU mode by clicking the DFU mode button in DFU Blaster. The target now is in DFU mode. So instead of restoring with the USB-C to USB-C, I'll switch over and I'll plug the USB-A to C, or C to A hub into the admin Mac, and then I'll plug in the target Mac into the USB-A to C, which is this cable here. Again, it's 10 gigabits per second. So this is A on one side and C on the other. It shouldn't make any difference. All the cables I have here, when I did it USB-C to USB-C, supported 10 gigabits per second. But that's not what happens. It starts out the same. The target device shows up as USB 2 speeds when in DFU mode, just like before. Watch what happens when I click Restore. As with before, the IPSW is unpacked and the target device is still showing up as USB 2. You can see the target device disconnected and then reconnected from the USB bus. It's still at USB 2 speeds. The target device is now booting to restore mode. Once the target device is booted to restore, it'll disconnect and reconnect a final time to this USB bus. Now look at the speeds. It's at 10 gigabits per second. I'll go ahead and let it restore, but we should see the restore time go down from 10 minutes to something significantly less. Okay, it's done. The restore time is now 3 minutes, 42 seconds. So significantly faster. Most of the time spent was not restoring data, but overhead of the restore process. I have tested the same process using our erase and restore solution with 5 Macs, and the total restore time is a bit over 10 minutes total for all 5 Macs. You can also put an acronym hub on each of the 3 USB buses, and the restore time for 15 Macs would be the same, 10 minutes for all 15 Macs. This is a big change and one that we've been waiting for. You can now restore Apple Silicon Macs with the most recent OS version at full 10 gigabits per second speeds. In fact, that's exactly what our erase and restore solution does. It optimizes for DFU deployment at scale. If you're looking to erase and deploy Apple Silicon Macs, get in touch by visiting us at tukanews.com. Thanks very much for watching.